The time is 9:09. Now it's 9:10 on this Wednesday morning, 20th of September 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, September 20th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, 20th of September 2017. It is 9:10 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. Top story in the Peter Channel Morning News is Mexico earthquake death toll surpasses 200. Hurricane Maria makes landfall in Puerto Rico as residents seek refuge. Trump claims cleansing of nuclear in North Korea, while North Korea is likely to fire more missiles after Trump's speech, experts say. Police arrest high-ranking Catalan officials in raids. Google launches UK anti-terror fund. Election may reflect Germany's management of migrant influx. Melania Trump language school billboards removed from her own threat from her lawyers. For Trump aides caught in Russian probe legal bills and paranoia. HHS Secretary Tom Price has flown a private jet for work trips 5 times in the last week alone. Trump rebounds after Poland slide. Trump remains Trump, but evidence that Kelly's reign is emerging. India's Tata Steel and Germany's Sasuquep have signed a memorandum of understanding of emergency European operation on Wednesday. Three Democratic congressmen were arrested outside Trump Tower in New York City while protests for immigrants' rights. Hurricane Jose has weakened into a tropical storm, but it's still expected to bring dangerous conditions in New Jersey's shore and the coast of southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Town to Rhode Island in the next coming days. President Kevin Dumas will face Paul Heroux in Edinburgh's mayoral race, while Jacob Venture takes the GOP Senate nomination and Paul Feeney sweeps Democratic race. Big readout for speaks in Edinburgh. Edinburgh man faces drunken driving charges after crashing a rock wall. SJC will creates limits on police testimony in marijuana impaired driving cases. Jobs are on the rise locally and across the nation, but wage growth remains low, according to new figures from the state and federal law departments and federal labor departments. Wrong way driver on I-95 in Foxborough caused a scare and warning. Crop walk seeks to banish hunger. Nosy never helps Foxborough police solve crime. And Olivia Kozlowski may seek comeback in Mansfield. Toys R Us will live because Mattel and Hasbro can't let it die. Warren Buffett calls pessimists about the United States out of their mind. Looking at stocks today, I'm up 39.45 at 22,370.80. SP 5 up 2.78 at 2506.65. And NASDAQ up 6.68 at 6461.32. Owls hold secret of angel seers. Underwater city built by octopuses discovered. Hepatitis A outbreak is seen in Los Angeles County. Peter Channel News Time is 9:13 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Yesterday, the Boston Red Sox eked out a 1-0 win over the Baltimore Orioles in 11 innings at Baltimore, 1-0. Sox and the Orioles score at it at 7:05 p.m. in Baltimore. Yesterday, the Wheaton Lions women's soccer team defeated Endicott 3-1. And tonight, the Knock Lancers volleyball team will have a game against the Foxborough. Game time, 6:30 p.m. While Wheaton Lions men's soccer have a game against Roger Williams. Game time, it's 4 o'clock. Study links youth football to greater risk of later health problems. Terrell Parr asks Cody Davis to avoid hits the knees. Magic Johnson subpoenaed as witnesses in Draymond Green lawsuit and Russia's interminable infiltration with Robert Griffin III. Peter Channel News Time. 9:14 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where on the Franklin Line, trains 8742, 838 from Norwood Central to part of Norwood Central Norwood, 5 minutes being scheduled due to a mechanical issue. But it's looking good on the commuter rails and the subways. lines and the ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. In Rhode Island, it is looking good to the 99 northbound side, so between 146 and 122 in the Lincoln Wisconsin stretch. 295 at the northbound side. It's slow between Route 1 and Route 95 up in the Attleboro stretch. 24 at the northbound side. It's over between 140 to Route 44 in the Rainham Taunton area. 95 at the northbound side. It's over between Deposit Street in the northern area to Route 128 in Kenton. South is Expressway at the northbound side. It's slow between Breakthrough Split Down and the Mass Pike eastbound side. And it's over between Natick to the Southeast Expressway in Boston, Mass Pike on westbound side. It's slow between Long Island and down to South Boston. 120 at the northbound side. It's slow between Route 135 and Needham area to Route 20 Waltham. 128 at the northbound side. So between Linfield area Route 95. 128 at the southbound side. It's slow between Redden all the way down to Lexington Route 2 westbound side. So for Lexington stretch to the westbound side. 93 at the northbound side. It'll slow down to Boston. 93 to the southbound side. So between Wilmington and Zanky Bridge, Boston. Route 1 to southbound side. So between Chelsea and Charlestown. 70 tunnels, slow, Callan tunnels, looking good. Mass Pike, westbound side, slope between Logan Airport down to South Boston. Route 3 to the southbound side, it is slope between Billwaker down to Route 128 in Burlington. Route 485 from both ends back between Route 3 up in Lowell, 485 on the southbound side, it is a large stretch. 485 on the southbound side, it also a Haverhill stretch. 290 on the northbound side, it is slow from Shrewsbury and November. 485 on the southbound side, it also a Hudson stretch. 485 on the northbound side, it's slow from Milford all the way to Route 9 in Westford. 29 eastbound side, so between 146 and Route 9 and Worcester. Western Massachusetts was out Lincoln good. 91 and southbound side, so from 291 and 91 and Harvard Connecticut to IA4. Mary Parkway westbound side, so between 59 and New Canaan. 95 and the southbound side, so between Norwalk down to Stepford and up Northern New England. Vermont, North Germain now is out Lincoln good. Peter Childers time is 9:16, no, 9:17 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. The latest on Trump Storm Jose, 38.8 to the north, 70.2 to the west, back to the state, wind 65 miles an hour, moving to the northeast at 8 miles an hour. Jose continued to produce dangerous surface conditions on along the large portion of the U.S. East Coast. 8 tropical waters affect for winds hold at Sunmore Beach, including Cape Cod, Block Island, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket. That tropical water means that tropical conditions are possible expected somewhere within the water there, in this case within the next 12 to 24 hours. For stormy range, the specific area including possible inland waters waters, please monitor participation by a local and national web service forecast office. At 8 a.m., the center of tropical Jose was located to latitude 38.8 to the north, latitude 70.2 to the west. Jose is moving toward the northeast near 8 miles an hour. This general motion with a decrease in forward speed is expected to continue for tonight. And on the forecast track, the center of Jose is expected to pass well the east of the New Jersey coast today and to pass offshore of southeast Massachusetts on Thursday. Back to the same wind under 65 miles an hour with our gusts. Gradual weakening is forecast during the next couple of days, and tropical force winds extend out of 230 miles an hour from the center. Minimum center pressure based on Air Force reconnaissance aircraft data is 976 millibars, 1282 inches. Tropical conditions are expected to begin in the morning area later today. Swells trending by Jose are affected Bermuda much of the U.S. East Coast, and these swells likely to cause dangerous surf and current conditions during the next several days in these areas. For more information, please consider contacting your local web office. Rainfall, Jose expected to produce the following additional rainfall accumulation by Thursday. Bermuda to Cape Cod 1 to 2 inches, and Nantucket 2 to 4 inches. This rainfall totals could cause isolated flash flooding. And now, Maria. 8 a.m. advisory, 18.2 to the north, 66.1 to the west. Master say winds 150 miles an hour, moving northwest at 10 miles an hour. I'm very looking over the east of Puerto Rico. The government of France has changed to a hurricane watch for St. Martin, St. Buffalo to a tropical warning. A hurricane warning is in effect for U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and VKs. Dominican Republic of Cabo Delgado to Puerto Plata, and Turks and Caicos Islands from the southeast Bahamas. A tropical warning is in effect for Saba, St. Martin, and St. Martin family, and Dominican Republic West, Puerto Plata, the northern border of the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Dominican Republic west of Cabo Delgado to Puerto Plata, St. Martin, Dominican Republic from Isla Sound, the Cabo Delgado is under hurricane watch. Hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere with the warning and preparation to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Tropical warning means that tropical conditions are expected somewhere with the warning area. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. A watch is typically issued 40 hours before the anticipated first occurrence at tropical storm force winds, conditions that make outside preparations difficult and dangerous and interest elsewhere in this battle of the Bahamas should monitor the progress of Maria. For storm preparation specific area in the United States, including possibly in the watches and borders, please monitor product station by a local Wood Outreach Weather Service Forecast Office. For storm preparation specific area outside the United States, please monitor the product station by a local international weather service. At a.m., the center of Hurricane Maria was located at latitude 18.2 to the north, latitude 66.1 to the west. Maria is moving toward the northwest near 10 miles an hour, and west-northwest to northwestern motion is expected to continue for today, followed by the northwestern motion on Thursday. On the forecast track, the eye of Maria will be continuing to move across Puerto Rico this morning and merge off the northern coast this afternoon. The center will then pass just over the northeast coast of the Dominican Republic tonight and Thursday. Max staying within 150 miles an hour gust. Maria is an extremely dangerous category 4 hurricane on the San Francisco hurricane wind scale, and is forecast to retain this intensity while it moves across Puerto Rico. Hurricane force winds extend out to 6 miles an hour from the center of tropical force winds extend out to 150 miles an hour at sustained winds of 81 miles an hour with gusts up to 109 miles an hour recently reported at Yabaca Harbor in Puerto Rico. A sustained wind of 63 miles an hour with a gust up to 118 miles an hour was previously reported at Cape Santiago, Puerto Rico. National Ocean Service tide gauge at Yabaca Harbor recently reported a water level of 5.3 feet above mean high water. Estimated intercepted pressure 920 where millbars are traced for 20 inches. Wind transferred hurricane conditions are occurring over the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. Hurricane conditions are expected within the hurricane warning area in the Dominican Republic tonight. With tropical conditions are expected by later today, tropical conditions are expected in the tropical warning areas in the Dominican Republic later today. Hurricane conditions are expected within the hurricane warning area by late Thursday. The Turks and Caicos Islands in the southeast of Bahamas with tropical conditions in this area by early Thursday. Wind speeds on top of the night on the windward side of the hills and mountains and on high-rise buildings could be much stronger than the near-surface winds indicated in this advisory. The combination of a dangerous storm surge and intent will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising waters moving inland from the shoreline. The water is expected to reach the fallen heights above ground, and the peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Puerto Rico to the U.S. Virgin Islands at 69 feet, and the deepest water will occur along the immediate coast and near to the north and east of the landfall location where the surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. The surge related flooded during months out of the relative timing of the surge and the tidal cycle and can vary greatly over the short distance for every specific area. Please see about it by local national weather service forecast office. A dangerous surge is going to be high. Large and destructive waves will raise water levels by as much as 4 to 6 feet above normal tide. Levels on the hurricane warning area in the Dominican Republic and 1 to 3 feet elsewhere along the northern coast of the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Dangerous storm surge is going to be high. Large and destructive waves will raise water levels by as much as 10 to 15 feet above normal tide levels in the hurricane warning area near the and to the north of the center of Maria for both of the southeast Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands. Rainfall Maria is expected to produce the following rain conditions by Friday. Central Leeward Islands, additional 1 to 2 inches. North Leeward Islands, from Barbuda to Anguilla, additional 2 to 5 inches. U.S. and British Virgin Islands, additional 8 to 12 inches, outside 16 inches. Puerto Rico, 12 to 18 inches, outside 25 inches. Northern and Eastern Dominican Republic and Turks and Caicos, 4 to 18 inches, outside 12 inches. Northern Haiti and southeast Bahamas, 2 to 4 inches. Rainfall on these islands will cause light rain, flash floods, and mudslides, and several tornadoes are possible over Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands today. Do not venture outside when the calm and hurricane pass over, as dangerous winds will return very quickly when the eye moves away. Swells driven by Maria are affected by the Leeward Islands. Swells that driven by Maria are affected the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. These swells likely begin affect the northern coast of Hispaniola, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and the southeast of Bahamas during the next day or two. These swells are likely to cause light rain, surf, and current conditions. Weak still powers from your local web office. And take a look at the latest radar. Light rain showers. Looking at some light rain showers around the northern area and the Attleboro area, stretching up to eastern and up around Sharon, Stoughton, and patchy rain showers from Natick down to Franklin and down on Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and raining around Situate, Massachusetts, and heavy abundant rain showers north of Wareham, Massachusetts, and a line of rain showers stretch around Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and Lower Cape and the Islands, and heavy abundant rain showers off east of Nantucket, and rain showers south of Martha's Vineyard. So, Boston Departments can see wind gusts up to 40 to 45 miles per hour, where the Cape Nans can see gusts up to 45 to 55 miles an hour. And 283 customers with National Grid in the dark. 248 of them are in the Fall River area. And for Eversource, so far, $847, 6 of 7 of them are in the Framingham area. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, check shots, patch bug otherwise. Clouds got about 70 degrees, down for about 13 to 18 miles gust IS. 30 miles an hour, just pictures. 50% and new pits amounts between the 10 quarter inch possible. Tonight at check shots, rain between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Patch bug before 2 a.m. west. Clouds got about 60 degrees and offer about 13 to 6 miles an hour gust IS. 33 miles an hour, just pictures. 30% new pits amounts less than 10 inch possible for Thursday. Check shots, rain before 7 a.m. Mostly cost about 74 degrees and not breezy with a offer about 14 to 20 miles an hour gust size. 40 miles an hour, just pitches 30%. Thursday night, most gusts about 56 degrees. The northeast with about 13 to 50 miles an hour gust size. 32 miles an hour for Friday. Putts stacked about 60 degrees and north about 13 to 50 miles an hour gust size. 36 miles an hour for Friday night. Most gusts about 58 degrees. For Saturday, most sunny podcast about 73 about 60 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny podcast about 80 about 63 degrees. And for Monday, putts sunny podcast about 80 about 63 degrees. And for Tuesday, putts about 36 degrees. And currently in Taunton, light rain and it's 65. And Norton, it is rain and breezy and it's 65. Give it 98%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Morning news on the September 20th, 2017 on a Wednesday on PJ. We see you have a good morning, good presentation. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. Hope you have a good day and good morning.